Guys, it's Walking Dead again. I've been on for ages, and that's because my phone is being broke, so I haven't been able to do any videos, which has been really annoying. If there's any of you still there, then nice. If you see this video on there, then cool. If you still want to stay on this channel, then good, yeah. So I'm back now. In the comments, leave some Q&A questions, but I ain't gonna leave right now. Let's just talk about the season 7, episode 1 and 2. So episode 1 was one that we've obviously been hyped for all this time. And it turns out the spoilers was actually true. Abraham and Glenn did die, and Daryl was taken back, so it was actually spot on. Even though I was going into the episode and I was thinking, yeah, it's Abraham and Glenn are probably going to die. It was still awesome that you just didn't know from sure, and it was awesome how they killed them off. So obviously the eeny meeny miny mo did land on Abraham, and he was the one who got killed first. And then obviously Daryl punched Negan, and he punished him by killing someone else, Glenn. And he also took Daryl to the sanctuary. And of course, it didn't happen like right away. First, you saw the sneak peek of Rick and Negan, and I also sent a question to Trev Shine. Yeah, you know Trev Shine. You might not, but if you watch this channel, then you probably do. And he included it in his Q&A. My question. So yeah, we did see the sneak peek first, which I thought that we just had to, really. It was just spot on for the very start. And then you had the intro, then you had Rick and Negan in the RV, and it was obviously, and then it went on like the build up, and then you did actually eventually see Abraham and Glenn, how it all happened, and you're seeing Abraham got it, and he obviously whacked him to death, and he said, suck my nuts, which was quite cool. And he also did the peace sign to Sasha as well. He did that. So he went out in an awesome way, which is good for him. And then he died, and his head was basically just gone. It was just blood. And then obviously he was threatening Rosita, which Daryl didn't like, so he got up and smashed him in the face. And then Negan, obviously he didn't like that, so he killed out of nowhere. He just was talking, and then he just went turned around and whacked Glenn in the head, straight down his head, and yeah, out of nowhere. But I've got to say, it did look a lot like it did in the comics. Spoiler warning for the comics, because you probably know already. Spoiler warning, Glenn died in the comics. I'll just show you what it was like in the comics, if you didn't already know. It is quite dark in it, yeah, it's quite dark. Obviously in the comics, spoiler warning now, I'm going to show you volume 17 now. So yeah, spoilers. I see Glenn, so if you don't want to know, then I'll leave, but you're probably okay with it. There's Abraham's death. That was early on in the comic, around about issue 98, which obviously in the TV show Denise had. And later on in the comics, Oh, look, right on it now. Yeah, he's doing Negan's first ever, like, I suppose you could say thing. Drawing was this bit here. Yeah, you can't see, guys, can you? Really? It's hard for you guys, but anyway, sorry. I suppose it isn't that bad if I do this. Yeah, this ain't going eeny, meeny, miny, mo. He does that now. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Mo. C, is that mo? No, R. Yeah. You are it. I'm gonna land on Glenn. You see his face. And then he goes, and Glenn's last words was, please, please don't. Don't know why I'm laughing, but there's Negan, and there's the first whack, which does look a lot like it does in the show. And look at this. This looks perfect for, like, in the... How did they make it this alike? Then he says Maggie, and then he gets hit another couple of times, and in the end you do have the bit at the very end of issue 100. Oh yeah, and you've seen this as well. I like how they got his hand in it as well. Of course, in the show, like, his hand was moving still, wasn't it? Twitching. And then at the very end you are then going ta-ta and left. So obviously Glenn's death did overshadow Abraham's death. I only have 4 more minutes, so that's episode 1, which is quite dark. It's called... Oh, and the name of the episode was actually a quote from season 1 as well. The day will come when you won't be, Doctor. Yeah. It was at the end of this. It was season 1, episode 6. Jenner. No, the man. Anyway. Yeah, and at the end of the episode, quite a sad bit was when you seeing the whole future that never happened, and at the end you seeing Abraham and Glenn. Also, if you looked, I didn't see it much, but apparently Sasha looked pregnant. I don't know. Anyway, and you'd also see, because obviously I'm worried about the time here. I have to keep an eye on it, guys. I have to do this. Earlier on in the show, you seeing Glenn looking at at the outpost, the Saviour outpost place. You saw Glenn looking at the what they called Polaroids, whatever. Sorry, pardon me. On the wall of Negan's victims, and in this episode, the ironic thing is you actually saw Glenn's dead mess, and then you actually saw our Saviour take a picture of it, which is quite it was quite cool, really, how they had that in it. So yeah, but episode 1, then obviously Rick had to cut off Carl's arm, but he didn't actually he didn't have to do it, but it was quite a big bit when he just started to cry. It's completely like, that isn't Rick, is it, really? And then at the end, Maggie wanted to go for war, like, right away. She would just, like, Maggie had no idea what she was doing. And eventually they all left, and that was the end of the episode. Episode 2, I only have 3 minutes left, but episode 2, obviously was more calm. Ezekiel, that was an awesome episode, but they had to make it more calm, but it was kind of a cool one. You might not like it, guys, but if you have anything to say about any of these episodes, just say them, because they're going to be ones that some love, but then some hate, Obviously episode 1, some people hate it. I have a mate, he really liked Glenn, and he's really mad that he was the one who's killed. Riley, yeah. I don't even know if he loves it or he hates it, The Walking Dead. I just don't know what Riley thinks of it. Anyway, he's my mate. Anyway, So episode 2, Ezekiel. Carol was awesome in this. I did put this bit on. Carol become less mad. This one was awesome. I really thought her reaction to it all, Ezekiel and everything, was awesome. I can't go too in depth in this now, but Ezekiel's story, they're both like acting basically. Carol's actually like more angry and more not like, I don't know what the word is, but of course Alexandria, she just wants to fit in, and of course Ezekiel wants to act as a king because they need a king, but he's not a king, he's a normal guy, but they need a leader, so he's going to do that. Ezekiel's awesome. Also, what's that other guy called? Richard, something like that. The guy who took the beating from the Savior. He's awesome as well. And what's the other one called? Jerry. He's cool. And Ben. And of course Shiva as well. Also, these, my death predictions, I got wrong because they aren't all out war I thought was going to happen in this sort of series, but actually, looking at the pace now, I might be wrong, but well, Abraham, he's already dead, so you know that's good for this list. You know, I don't care if about them. You know, this list is the best. You know, this is the main thing. I'm joking, but Abraham's already dead. I can cross him off. And we have loads here. What did I put my show? It's the episode 1. No, I do not think this anymore. I do not think most of these anymore. But oh well, it's just you just don't know, do you really, in the show or anything. You just can't say, oh yeah, this could, you know, he's gonna die and he's gonna die. You just can't get it right, really. It's just unknown. Anyway, I have 10 seconds left, so guys, put your comments down in the comments. You know, talk and everything. But I'm back now, and I'll see you. Keep up.